what you said? Yeah, but you weren't even supposed to kick. They said on that quick kick. What happened?
Just wasn't really paying attention. Didn't think we were going to go for it on 4th and 7.
Bray, I guess Coach Dooley met with the team yesterday. Was that a two-way conversation, or was he just talking to y'all? I mean, were y'all allowed to ask questions and kind of figure out the future of the next 2 weeks, or?
He's going to be here for the rest of the season. Team already kind of knew that. There was no team meeting after the game Sunday, so we knew Coach was here to stay. We're going to get these last 2 for him.
I guess, how do you approach, with all the rumors, with just all the circus that's out there, how do you approach these last 2 games and still trying to find your first SEC win?
It's been like this since last year, so we're not it's not like we aren't used to it already.
When you look back at some of these fourth quarter chances you guys have not missed, I mean, what can you put your finger on, like, why? Is there like a recurring theme that, you know, the fourth quarter hasn't been maybe kind to you guys when you've had chances to win games?
They're scoring more points than we are. I mean, we're just not executing. Defenses getting stops, and offenses is not getting points.
Just how frustrating is that when you look back at it?
Well, it's always frustrating. We haven't won like we're supposed to, how Tennessee's supposed to, and it's always frustrating.
Having not been to a bowl game last year, I mean, how much more of an incentive is this year because were left out last season?
Trying to make it to a bowl, that's what you always want to do. I mean, get an extra game, get to play against someone you haven't played before, the bowl gifts as usual, and just everything the bowl brings.
Tyler, you referred to CP and Justin as NFL caliber receivers. For CP, when did you kind of know that he would be that good, and has he maybe exceeded your own expectations this season for what he's done?
When I watched his JUCO highlight before he came here, I knew he was returning kicks, just making unbelievable plays, and we knew once we got into our offense with Justin on the other side to kind of take the heat off of him, it helped.
Tyler, I mean, for you personally,
Thought Dooley saved me.
Yeah.
Whatever. For you personally, the last 3 weeks you've played at such a high level, and I know you've said it's been because you've practiced better, but I mean, what specifically have you been doing better on the practice field?
Well, just working on my footwork. A lot of throws I've not made has because of my footwork. So Coach Cheney's been riding me, Coach Manley's been riding me just to get my footwork down, and it's helped.
Do you think this is the best 3-game stretch of your career as far as your personal accomplishments?
No, if we would have went 3-0, it would have been better. But, I mean, as far as stats-wise, I mean, 3 for 530 yards, anybody's probably best game. So,
how much do you feel like you've improved from your first day here to now working under center?
Can't say I've gotten better. I just finally grew into my body and gotten a little bit more athletic, which sounds crazy, but I have. And just trying to get my footwork better.
What catches your attention about Vanderbilt's defense from what y'all been able to see on film?
They're a bunch of veteran guys, been around the game for a while. Just know football. They're very smart.
Coach, sorry, go ahead.
Just does it feel weird going into this game? I mean, y'all have kind of mastered this series all along. Does it feel weird going in against an underdog against Vanderbilt, or?
No.
Coach kind of joked yesterday that you always want to go for it. That's why he was kind of surprised that you did the quick punt or whatever. So, I mean, can you just sort of talk about your mindset? Is he right that you do pretty much always want to go for it, think you can always get a score on the next play?
I mean, that's how it was in high school. I was the punter, so I was always like, we're going for it because I'm the punter, so I'm not going to punt the ball, we're going to throw it. And so I'm just trying to get used to having the game management. He's got the game management down, that's why he's the head coach. I'm just the player trying to score points.
How many kids were on your team in high school?
43.
Okay.
Just want to make sure. Go ahead.
You've said that Justin and CP look like NFL guys. Do you feel like you've played like an NFL guy the last few weeks? I mean, do you feel like you're starting to look like an NFL prospect out there?
Sure, that's what you guys are paid to write about and talk about. I'm paid to win football games.
So when you're in a
paid to win
streak,
football games?
Well, my education. That's what the SEC likes to call getting paid.
all the NCAA. So when you're in a slump like this, you guys are looking at, I mean, you are 0-6 in the SEC. You don't start thinking about your future at all?
No, I mean, we just got to get Vanderbilt and just get the win.
Have you ever lobbied to try one of those drop kicks in a game?
Well, I don't think they count anymore. If they counted, I'd do it.
They do in the NFL. I don't know if they do.
We're in college still.
But when Coach talked to y'all yesterday, he did say the last 2 games he's definitely here for, win or lose Saturday, I take it. You had said he's going to be there for the last, he told you he'll be there for the last 2 games at least.
I mean, you guys know as much as we do. He's here every day, so until he's not here, I guess he's the coach.
And then what does it mean to win these last 2 games and just kind of and win the ball game and send the seniors out on top?
It'd mean everything to them. I mean, we sent the seniors last year, not the very bad taste in their mouth, so we like to send these guys out with a little better taste.
And what's the key to kind of get past Vanderbilt this week? I know they beat Missouri, and if you look at those games, what do you see? Are there any weaknesses, or what do you look to attack on Vanderbilt's side?
Just execute our base offense. I mean, we got a pretty good offense. They've got a pretty good defense. It's just going to be a battle.
So do you think if you get past Vanderbilt, the chances are really positive for that bowl game? And how confident would you guys feel with a victory over Vanderbilt?
I mean, we felt confident last year and we got our butts handed to us. So we just need to get the win versus Vanderbilt, and then we'll worry about Kentucky after that.
Okay, guys.